so long.
Oh, nope.
Signal.
I like Signal.
Yeah, I
You
like
got Signal,
too.
bro?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, I got
Lots
Signal.
of signals coming from over here.
Let's turn up Gitone a tad bit.
Gitone's got that bass in his voice.
It's real professional doing your sound check during the podcast.
Right? Turn me on. Turn
Right.
me on.
Oh, man.
Bert Kreischer does it, so.
Yeah, true. I wish I had myself...
Each podcast starts the same. Check, check, check.
I wish I had myself a Jamie like Joey Diaz does. Or, no, that's Joe. Joe has Jamie, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Joe
then,
has Jamie. Or does Jamie
does
have
Joey
Joe?
have Lee? Or what was his sound guy's name?
Yeah, he's got Lee, but Lee's just more of like a partner. He still does like, he'll like look up shit like every now and then, but
I gotcha. No, that kind of, it feels like sometimes in those podcasts it kills momentum when they're actually like looking shit up, you know? Like they're just sitting there silently or like
Jamie's so
trying to
quick at
bullshit
it.
about it.
Let me
Jamie's
scroll on
really
my
quick about
phone
it.
and find some information
Right.
that I can
Let me
put
get this
into my
information
podcast.
But today
Jesus
we are
Christ.
joined with
Podcast
me, Clay and I's good friend Gitone,
Yeah.
Word
the
up.
only black man in a 100-mile radius.
The man that pulled probably the biggest like Houdini Montana exit that we've ever seen.
Oh,
We're just
yeah.
like, hey, what's Gitone up to? Oh, he lives in Missoula now. What? When the fuck
Disappeared.
did that happen?
Under the radar.
How is Missoula, by the way?
Oh, full of a whole bunch of douchebags and people that just think they're better than everybody else. But, I mean...
Surprised you're not a hipster yet. I was half expecting to come in here to see like some faggot-ass suspenders on you.
Right.
Hey, don't knock my suspenders. I do have a pair. I do have a pair of
They
suspenders.
say,
Well, it's
say
not bad
Mumford
to
and
have a-
Sons on it.
It's not bad to have a pair of suspenders, especially if you're wearing nice suits. But if you're just like, all right, or if you're all right, you can wear nice suits, or you're a farmer. It's the only reason why you should wear suspenders.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
But if you're just wearing suspenders with that outfit,
or you're just too fat for a belt.
What are
let
you
me see your
talking
shirt.
about? I got a nice button-up undershirt. I could rock suspenders.
You know,
yeah, but
the
it'd be
only,
a flannel, so that's definitely like hipster
you know, there is the
material.
exception to the rule with like somebody like me, where your gut's too fat and like a belt buckle will cut your stomach. So you need suspenders.
Oh, the worst.
Nobody wants to look at your ass crack all day.
The worst is when you bend down to like pick something up, and your stomach hairs get caught in the belt, and you like sit back up, and it just rips them out of your belly button.
Oh god,
Does that happen to you guys?
No, that's actually never happened.
That's
to me.
happened to me before.
That
like,
sucks.
I've also never got my. Have you guys ever had your dick caught in your zipper? 'Cause
Yes.
that's never happened. To
I
me
have
either.
the best story for that happen. So when I was a little kid, I used to have the full like footy pajamas. Like you zip it up, from your dick all the way up to your neck.
Gotcha.
And my mom used to always zip me up when I was a kid. Just got out of the shower, and my mom, just used to it, zipped it up fast as fuck, and the tip of my dick got caught in the zipper, bro. Caught right in the zipper when she zipped it up. And that is...
It wasn't even your fault.
No, it wasn't even my fault. And
your
it
mom
hurt.
zipped your dick up in your zipper.
My mom zipped my dick up in my footy pajama zipper. It was horrible. Traumatizing.
Well, yeah, she's not careful because she doesn't have one of those.
Every
It's like
time
one of
I
those
hear a
bonding
zipper,
things.
every time I hear a zipper, it makes me cringe.
Right.
Go right back to that moment.
Like-
Slight case of PTSD right there.
Right. I don't trust my mom to zip up shit no more. I won't even let that bitch zip up a tent.
Hells no.
Imagine getting your dick caught in the zipper of a tent.
Oh my god.
That would just be really awkward. And
It'd be
Especially
a great
for
story,
who
though.
you're with. I mean,
people will be
Somebody-
outside and they're cold. It's raining. Let us in. You're like,
Right.
don't you fucking dare touch that fucking zipper.
Well, you never know. It's cold outside. You don't want to get out of the tent. You just stick your cock out of a little hole.
oh.
And then you just like get it. Like, oh, is that a bear? It's like, oh fuck.
Ew. And the worst is for all you uncircumcised fucks out there. You just have a little flap of skin hanging out of the fucking
Right.
tent door.
Oh, you mean
What
all the
fuck is that?
turtlenecks out there?
Looks
Yeah.
like a looks like a piece of gum that's under a tank tread.
Oh. I actually had this argument with my girl. She thinks circumcision is like bad. It's just like a taboo type thing.
It's
And
just
I was like,
unnecessary
it
in this
is-
day and age.
But it is like you can fucking get diseases, and
I would rather.
if you don't wash
yeah.
your shit out, then you get like
Oh,
dick
for
cheese
sure.
clumped up.
I
on
would
the
rather
tip of
have
your
a
dick.
free helmet than a turtleneck.
Yeah, I mean that's just it's more of a fashion accessory at some point. Like,
And I guess a lot of people have the turtlenecks because I've been with this chick before, and she was a complete whore.
yeah.
And she saw my dick, and she said, "Oh, I've never seen a dick that looked like that before." And I was like,
You start
Just
getting
her eyes full of
self-conscious. What's wrong with
bewilderment.
my dick?
"No, it's just because it had a helmet, and not a turtleneck."
Yeah. Well,
You know?
I mean, she's probably from Europe, so that's probably why she only bangs European dudes.
Damn.
Even though
What's wrong with European guys?
I was just like thinking of like some fat like German dude just with his cock out and just not a good
I don't think
image.
there's anything wrong with European. I think European guys are way better than a lot of dudes that exist on this planet. Like, there's more. It's weird, like how America's more patriotic because that's like, you know, you remember that guy from? Were you there? That guy from Australia talking to us
At
Was
the
that-
big showing at the lake bar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like he's all stoked on our patriotism and shit. I'm like, yeah, we got the patriotism, but that's kind of like a team jersey to some extent. You guys got the
Right.
camaraderie, you know what
True
I mean?
that.
Like, somebody fucks around at a bar, you all jump on his ass and throw him in the street. You know?
Right? You
Like,
have like a firm brotherhood. Here, we have like on this reservation, you have brothers that selling out brothers for a fucking
for a dime
bag
bag.
of dope. You feel me? Like,
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
There's fucking
Like-
your aunt is gonna steal your child's piggy bank money
Right.
to go get high here. It's
Exactly.
ruthless.
Your mom's going a month without fucking electricity because you stole the fucking electric payment.
Did you
To
know
buy some
that
bullshit.
last January, 50% of babies on Lake County, or in Lake County, I should say, was born with a addicted to drugs?
Mm.
Damn.
1 out of 2 babies.
One
And the
out of
thing
Babies
is
two.
that
need to
the
stop
nas-
doing so much
the
drugs
national-
and get themselves back on the fucking wagon.
The thing is, though, is that the national average isn't that far off.
Oh, I could imagine.
Everyone's hooked
Or
on
at least
something.
were they at least addicted to like good drugs, like
No, most of them are probably just over the like prescription
probably.
opiate type
It's
shit.
like babies addicted
Right.
to Sudafed.
Well, I mean, that's kind of I mean, they prescribe, like, some women get like painkillers and shit going through their pregnancy.
oh yeah, for sure.
So I mean, if it's prescription drugs,
I'm not a
then you
woman, but I
can't-
call those women little bitches.
There's gonna be so much hate. You ain't never birthed a child before.
Like, yep.
I have
That's
passed a kidney stone before,
that's
so
true.
touche.
right? I had appendicitis. They said it was about the same pain as giving birth, and
Really?
I don't see what the big deal is.
Me neither,
It
because
was
my
fine.
my appendix was like on the brink of exploding.
Oh, mine exploded
was-
right before surgery.
It was 3 days, or no, maybe like it was 4 days. I told, like, the first day I told my mother, "Mom, my stomach really hurts." She says, "Well, I'm not
Fuck
taking
you, go to
yeah."
school.
She's like, "Yeah, I'm not taking you to the hospital. Like, you can eat some Tums." 3 days of that bullshit goes by, just like feeding me Tums. Shit ain't fucking helping. I'm like, "Mom, I don't need Tums. I need medical attention."
Yeah.
She's like, "Well, you're not getting medical attention. I'm not driving you." 4th day comes around. I'm like, "Mom, you're driving me to the hospital, or I'm walking up there.
Yeah.
One of the two, and I can't walk.
Yeah.
So you're gonna help me out."
right.
We drive up there. As soon as we sit in the doctor's room, she grabs my hand. "Oh, son, I'm so sorry. I hope nothing's wrong." I was like, you no, too late. You fucked up." He comes. She's like, "I really hope it's not anything to do with your stomach." Doctor comes back. He's like, "Yep, you got appendicitis. Your shit's about to burst. We need emergency surgery right now."
Yep.
I was like, "Well, let's do it to it, man. Like, I'm ready to get this shit out of me." My mom instantly starts bawling. "I feel like such a horrible mom." I was like, "Good. Feel like a horrible mom. Because you just let your son suffer for 4 days." I was
Real
pissed
talk.
off.
Yeah, it was probably like Tuesday, and she's like, "Oh, this motherfucker's just trying to get out of school." And then Wednesday, "Oh, he's trying to get out of school again." And then like you ask her on a Saturday, she's like, "Oh shit,
Right?
it's Saturday."
You want to stop getting
He wants to go to the
appendicitis
hospital
when the
instead
new
of watch
Halo comes
cartoons.
out.
Right? Grand Theft Auto 4 drops. "Mom, my appendix is about to burst."
Absolutely.
But hey, if that's what childbirth feels like, fucking suck it up, buttercups. Because it hurt. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt.
yeah,
But
it was,
I wasn't screaming.
I think the
in
recovery
ER
was
room.
worse than the actual appendicitis for me.
Oh, it sucked because I woke up and they had me, like, I pressed the button for the drugs and it was all good. or I didn't have like a button to press to feed me drugs. I got a button to press for a doctor to come into the room and feed me drugs.
You just get your own fucking bag of mescaline and just send you off.
So I didn't realize I was all fucked up, and I was like, I'm gonna go take a piss. Hopped off the bed like I was fucking A-OK, Mr. Primo. Almost passed the fuck out. That shit. Oh, is this that thing you were talking about?
Yeah, the incredible.
The indestructible pipe.
Yeah. I can
Supposedly.
I'll put that to the test.
I've seen videos of it getting run over and shit.
I'm gonna throw it in a molten steel vat.
That same pipe has gotten run over and didn't break.
No, I've seen videos of those pipes getting run over by cars and they don't break. The only thing in there that can technically break is the glass bowl piece.
I call bullshit.
I kind of wish we lived in a fucking state where this shit was legal.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
I do too.
Look, in your life, the way you live your life, it's fucking legal. What are you talking about?
I'm like an upstanding citizen. Like,
Right, like you go to town stoned. You do your daily life stoned.
Right.
The only time it becomes illegal is when you get caught
when
with
you're
it.
in front of a police officer. Exactly. And that's kind of the whole problem is like,
But like in
on
this
the bright
room,
side, there's not many of those here.
in this room right here, it is legal.
Yep.
So
Exactly. This is my own little piece of American soil. I'll do what the fuck I want. Do not tread on me, bitch.
I pay taxes.
No treading on the claybone while he smokes his ball.
Just gonna. What's that?
Or he'll
Don't
just be
tread
like,
on me.
whatever, man.
Right?
What's that?
Leave
Don't
me
tread
alone.
on me symbol. It's like a snake coiled out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just gonna be "Don't tread on me" with Clay with the like a pipe in his
Just a
hand with
fucking
a
like
snake
coiled
wrap.
up pipe. Right? Or like a fucking hookah hose running around my body. No, like I don't know. Go fuck yourself. Really, that's kind of my consensus. It's like
No, go fuck yourself. That's everybody's consensus. If you try and judge anybody on how they live their life,
right.
go fuck yourself.
I don't know,
Exactly.
unless you're like fucking kids or something, I might judge you.
Yeah, a little bit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it or anything. As long as it's not my kid, I guess.
Right? True
It's just weird to me that pedophiles exist in the first place. Like, I know it's a mental illness. It's not like just a choice that a regular person makes. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
why do you
if
think it's a mental illness?
Well, because I mean, like, would you ever fuck a kid?
No.
Is there anything that could change your mind about that?
No.
Exactly. So it has
Hells
to
no.
be some sort of mental illness inside of you that makes you feel like I could get away with this or whatever. You know, it's like
Or maybe it's
I don't
like,
think
look,
it just comes down to being
and
horny.
do
You
you
know?
know-
okay, hold on.
You know
Let me
what's,
tell you that. One, I'm not defending a motherfucking pedophile.
No, I feel
Any
it.
pedophile I see or I know of is about to catch my hands.
Yeah.
Right away. But at the end, like, what makes it a mental illness? Like, why can't it just be like that's just what they want? Like, it's being like for like it's being gay a
Yeah.
mental illness.
No,
You know,
absolutely
like-
not. But at the same time, it's gonna be something that's considered a mental illness. Is I think is like more towards like disrupting the status quo, because at one time, yes, gay people were considered to have a mental illness.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like the things change. But I don't feel like that's ever gonna change with pedophiles. You know what I mean?
just
Like,
feel like
I don't think there's gonna be a
lot-
time in the future where there's rallies
Everybody's
of
okay.
pedophiles.
A lot
Yeah,
of,
like you can't make fun of pedophiles anymore because
Yeah,
it's not
that'll
PC.
never
Like,
happen.
go fuck yourself.
A lot of-
or,
a lot
sorry.
of pedophiles actually were diddled when they were kids.
Oh, so it's like a traumatic thing.
Kind of.
See that?
But some of them just like fucking kids though.
Yeah,
Right.
true that. And that's
But a lot
fucked
of
up.
them were fucked with when they were kids.
Most
It's
of them
weird.
Japanese. I'm not trying to be racist, but you've
I mean,
seen their
look,
porn, people. Don't
Every
fucking say
single
I'm lying.
fucking Jap out there looks like a child, so
Japanese porn. Can we stop? I'm not a fan of cocks, but can we stop blurring them out? It's kind of distracting.
Yeah,
for
I
real,
know.
I am 100%
This is America. We unblur our porn.
Look, if I see a Japanese girl, she's looking good in that porno scene, but then you got a big ass blur over her cooch,
And a big ass
the
beaver
fuck?
too.
A big ass wiry muskrat ass fucking
right?
pube patch
Fucking wake
going
up in the
on.
morning, and start flossing your teeth with all the hairs you're pulling out.
Oh yeah,
It's no bueno.
no.
Okay, so hold on. With the mental illness fact,
Let's
I'm
go
sorry.
back to that.
I'm sorry. I just
Kinda
feel
on Japanese pussies now.
well, hold on. I just want to make my point. with the whole mental illness thing, I just think that people are so quick to say mental illness just because somebody else's brain is rewired different or wired a different way than somebody else.
Oh yeah, it's just the best way to describe it without like basically treating them as if they're monsters. I feel, you know what I mean? Like, to me, like, some people probably fucked up. Like, they're not like serial child molesters, you know what I mean? Like, they just, like, some people are child molesters because they banged a fucking 16-year-old girl that said she was 18, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's shit like that. But like, really, like, I mean, like, literal infants, dude, like 8-month-old babies sometimes get raped by people. Like,
fucked up.
what the fuck? Like, you have to go to such a deep level on your fucking insanity just to even consider that.
That
you know
is
what I mean?
fucking weird.
Like, how can you have a visual attraction to what is essentially a soft, mushy, like giant
Glob of
jelly bean?
fucking
Like, fucking
nastiness.
yeah. Like,
Dude, you ever seen a baby, especially when they're teething?
Oh, they
Acid
suck.
shit. Teeth that are like coming through their gums, they're bitching around all the time, snot falling out of their fucking face. Like,
Oh yeah.
You wipe it and then it's just covering their faces.
I think there's like a.
I think like 10% of babies are actually cute. The other 90% are just fucking horrid.
You gotta be very blessed to have a brand new baby that looks like a god.
People,
Hey,
if
but
you have
my
kids and someone told you that you have a cute kid, they probably lied.
They probably did lie.
Mm-hmm.
But when
yeah.
my mother was being told that, it was not a lie.
Oh yeah.
She birthed a god.
Oh yeah.
And I'm in this room right now.
Is that so? Well. I didn't know we were in the presence of fucking divinity over here.
Bow down, my people.
I honestly don't even have a comeback to that. It's like, what the fuck are you supposed to say to somebody that says shit like that?
Yes,
like, well,
master.
good luck with the cleansing. Whatever the fuck. I don't know.
No, Gitone's probably one of those like really shitty gods that no one cares about, like God of the Harvest.
Right, like
God
Wait,
of the
why,
tides.
why does nobody appreciate God
Like,
of the Harvest?
God
Actually,
of the
people
swift
they sacrifice
traffic light.
goats. They sacrifice goats and people for the harvest gods
And hey,
usually. But
if I could switch a traffic light, I would be a god in fucking LA or some
Just
shit like that.
That's like your
but when
one.
they're in when someone's in distress or danger, they don't call out the fucking
Traffic light gods.
It's like,
they don't
But
call out
not
the
true.
shitty
If
gods.
somebody's in distress or danger and they're stuck at a red light behind traffic,
they're not
they're
going to go
praying.
God of the Harvest safe.
okay, so if you're a
Tomato
god, what
plant.
what do you think the shittiest power for a god could possibly be?
the shittiest power.
The
for
shittiest power, like the power to, like, I don't know, predict how many radio stations you'll roll through before you find one. Like,
Yeah, that would blow. That would be the worst fucking.
it's like, we're
power.
gonna have to go through 11 stations before we find this one really good one.
Well, I guess if you're on SoundCloud, that wouldn't actually be a bad power.
Right? There's a spot for everyone, I guess. Like,
Yeah,
True
but then
that.
you'd be hanging out with him, and the only fucking thing that he would ever talk about would be like, "Hey, did you hear this new band? Hey, did you fucking hear this?" Blah, blah.
right?
Have you listened to fucking station 95?
He probably just listens to top 40. Like, what the fuck?
It's like the power to give yourself horrible nightmares.
Right? Fuck.
That'd be a shitty
that.
one. I'm like, I want to just be terrified while I sleep tonight.
Some people like being scared though.
Some people do. There's like, it's like an adrenaline thing, I guess.
I don't know. The worst power, if you were a god at it. I don't know.
There has
I don't
to be a
know,
god
man.
in charge of fecal matter.
The power to make
the-
breasts smaller. That would
the
be a pretty
god of
terrible
shit.
power.
Yeah, if the god of I'm gonna make your boobs smaller. You're a D. Hey, bitch.
You have the power. You have the power to make a woman's nipples innies.
I would fuck with that.
Oh yeah.
I would definitely be messing with
Like,
my
hey, you
girl.
apologize and you get your nipples back.
Right. Just had a snap of a finger.
Right.
Inner nipples.
Just like every single like feminism fucking post you see online, you just like fucking innies. Fuck you.
Just wakes up like, oh my god, I got breast cancer.
Cereal bowls on my chest. What the fuck's going on?
Jesus.
You know those chicks on those videos have giant areolas.
Oh hell yeah.
Now
It almost
everybody
looks
all
like-
pissed off. You're sexist,
I always put
baby.
I always put nipples, male or female, into 3 categories. You got your M&Ms, which I probably have. I probably actually have like the peanut butter M&Ms.
I like M&M minis.
And then there's the pepperonis,
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the big ass waffle, or not waffles, pancakes.
The fucking biodome.
The biodome.
Pancakes though that weren't evenly dispersed.
Right, like
Like
pancake that
pancakes
got
that
away
get,
from you.
like, yeah, like elongated pancakes.
Right. Oh, what have we lowered ourselves to? We're talking about pancake tits.
Well, hey. We are talking about pancake tits.
That's okay. If there's any listeners right now who have pancake tits, we'd like you to know.
They got surgery for that shit now. You're in fucking luck.
We're gonna be donating to the Pancake Tit Foundation. And,
I will not be donating
in the
to
forms
that.
of 4 expired cans of chili.
You can sell your car, buy a shittier car, get that fucking leftover money, and then just get some surgery, get some pepperonis maybe.
Look,
everyone likes a pepperoni.
Right?
With what
If you're a woman, if you're a dude, you're
Pepperoni's
fucking...
a good middle ground.
With what
Yeah.
women are doing with makeup on their face, I'm sure they can take some goddamn contour and fix the pancake titties.
Maybe.
Guaranteed.
It seems like a long ways to go for it though, because like after the titties are out, it's over, man. Like you're gonna
You're
fuck
putting
someone.
makeup on your boobies. Yeah, that's no
Dude,
good.
like if you got your tits
People
out,
do that
somebody's
shit,
gonna
dude.
bang you.
They do black makeup everywhere.
I did see like the crease
People
ones.
like, yeah, they'll put like
And like the collarbone makeup and shit like that. That's weird, man.
and then like airbrushing like
how
abs onto
self-conscious
yourself.
can you be?
Have you seen that before?
with the what?
People fucking brush on abs onto themselves and make it like so it looks like it's toned.
I want to start doing
But
that.
it actually looks like not complete bullshit.
Dude, I kind of want to do that. Just be as fat as I am and just have just like every day just fucking spray on the abs. Just fucking just and like pull and be like a dick about it. Like pull them out like fucking the situation. Shit like
Just
that
walk
all the,
around
just
town,
all the
like, check
time.
it
Just
out.
have my fucking brushed abs
Do like
on.
douchey fucking Facebook.
I'm like a
Instagram
dick about it. I'm like,
pictures
you don't
and-
got abs like this.
Right.
They're like, yeah, you're right. I don't.
Exactly.
What the fuck is that?
Damn. Clay,
Took a lot of
though,
hard
you
work.
know, in the summer you'd be sweating so much, them abs would fucking
Just wash right off.
wash off. You'd pull up your shirt and it just smeared to the right.
Right? I'm like, oh, my abs are so hardcore. They're
It
melting
just
themselves.
looked like somebody took a shit all over your stomach.
That'd be
Dude.
great. I want to like just get, I want to go to like a party, get really wasted, have my abs on. Everybody's like giggling and laughing, and then I like jump on the slip and slide, and you just see like a black smear go across, and then like just fucking all the abs are gone, and my fucking horrible acne from years of fucking putting this shit on my stomach shows through.
Oh, God. Dude, I know. That's what they don't realize. They don't wash that makeup off, and their face breaks out. Then that's another 2 layers of makeup on top of the 4 layers they already put on just to cover that big ass
It's
bump
like
coming
the
out their
slippery
face.
slope.
So I think that it's a conspiracy from the makeup companies. They put shit in their products that makes it so when you don't wear makeup, you look all fucked up. You got like zits and pimples and shit. So you have to buy their product. You have to keep putting it on. But when you keep putting it on, it keeps fucking your face off.
So you got to keep putting it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a cascade.
No, that's not a conspiracy. That's just the
Makes
reasoning.
perfect sense.
That's just
That's
the
marketing,
reasoning
Mitch.
of fucking putting globs of shit into your pores and not letting them breathe. Like
Oh, yeah.
they didn't even need a conspiracy for that. They just said put some paint on your face,
I bet if every
and
chick,
then that shit just made them break out, and they're like, "Well, fucking bonus."
I bet
They're
if
gonna
every
keep coming
chick in
back
high
now.
school, because like there was always the chicks, they had a bunch of makeup, and because they had to somehow keep up their reputation of being the fucking hot girl or whatever,
But they
and then
weren't.
like hella acne all over the place, dude.
But
And like the
Hella
thing is,
active.
dude, if all those girls just like fucking said, okay, we're not supposed to be these like sex goddesses yet. You know what I mean? How about I just chill, let this acne run its course. By the time this is over, I'll have a perfect fucking face. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, don't pick at it, leave it the fuck alone, let it do its thing.
They just didn't want to wait.
Yep.
'Cause
But you
everybody
start
is
caking on makeup
impatient
when you're
nowadays.
13, then you fuck your face up by the time you're 20, and then you wonder why you have a dull acne. You know,
Right.
like it's just ridiculous.
I mean, I'd have perfect skin too, but this is years of
But then you took an arrow in the knee.
yes. An arrow in the knee fucked me up. The cringe is so bad it just deformed my face.
Right?
My face scrunched together so hard I just couldn't smile. At
Right, you like permanently look like Al Sharpton.
Jesus Christ.
That dude's still alive. Fuck.
Dude, you know what is still fucking
fuck
weird?
no.
All right, what I was telling Clay earlier.
Yeah.
There's this video on Facebook, and there's a black guy and a white girl. They were a interracial couple, and this black guy walks up videotaping it and gets pissed off at them for being a white woman and a black guy, and they were together. He starts talking to the blacker dude. He's like, why are you with this woman? Why have you gotten down on your knees and accepted something so, I forget what the word he said, but basically garbage? You really couldn't go out and find yourself a powerful, independent black woman? Like, you couldn't find a queen for yourself? When I seen that, and the guy was just looking at the videotaper, like, with a smile on his face still, like, you're being very rude, like, you gotta fucking, like, you can't just come up to somebody like that. I'm telling you right now, like I told Clay earlier, if I'm with my girl, and she's white, love the death out of that girl. If some other black guy came up to me and my girl and was like, hey, brother, why you with this piece of shit? Before he got another word out, if I'm eating, guess what, fool? My fork's going in that goddamn trachea of yours because you just said the wrong shit to the wrong motherfucker. And it just amazes me how people are so fucking just willy-nilly about walking into somebody else's lives and calling them out on some shit. They don't even know the person. Like, it seems like I could never do that. I can barely walk up to somebody and say hello. You feel me? Like, he's just walking up in their business and being like, you done fucked up. Yeah. Like, that shit makes no sense whatsoever.
Well, maybe black dudes don't want a strong, independent black woman. It seems like every black dude that's in that relationship fucking hates his life.
Right?
You know what I mean? Just somebody yelling at you every single night. Like, leave that for the fucking, like, Poindexter fucking white guys, man.
Especially,
have you ever seen that movie with Queen Latifah?
Wait, did you just tell me
Steve Martin?
You just told
it's
me.
Terrific.
You just told me leave the black women for the white guys.
Pretty much.
And leave the white women for the black guys.
Because guess what? White guys, like, you're like fucking, I wear a sweater vest. White guys, they like getting their fucking dicks kicked in when they get home.
Damn.
They're like fucking sados, dude. Like, black women are perfect for white men because they fucking kick you and you're fucking nuts and, like, make you fucking realize who runs that fucking house, dude. A white girl makes you a bologna sandwich and fucking kisses your ass all day,
Not true.
Well, I mean,
his girl, Gitone's
not
girl, like,
all
roasts them.
not all of them. I'm
Dude,
generalizing, obviously.
I'm telling you. Look, my girl make me some food. Yeah, she's made me a sandwich. She's, prepared some breakfast for me, and I appreciate it.
Yep.
It's always good. It's always amazing. But yes, my girl is sweet, and also she will tear you up. She will take my soul, rip it out of my body. I'll feel like I'm astro projecting and she just beating the shit out of me, bro. She gets me good. And, it's with words, too. Like, she can just roast somebody. She's from North Carolina, so, all them people down there do nothing but talk and talk and talk. And guess what? She came here and she just talks and talks and talks and talks and talks. And just roasts me hard as fuck.
Except for when she's at my house. She was quiet as fuck when she came here.
Yeah, she was. That was weird. I'm going to have to ask her why she was so quiet.
It's like I got kind of a serial killer-y vibe from that Clay.
It's hilarious, dude. I hear it when I'm playing PlayStation with them. I just hear in the background, hey, Gitone, go suck a bag of dicks. Hey, Gitone, look at me. Go suck a big bag of dicks.
And that's what she likes to say. Oh, you got dicks in your mouth? You can't come up with anything. You got dicks in your mouth? And you know why?
Actually, I think that's what it was.
You know why that's worse than actually coming back with an insult? Because what she's saying does not insult me. I don't give a fuck. I got a bag of dicks in my mouth.
It was funny as
whatever.
Fuck,
but what pisses me off is you're trying to come up with, like, a comeback, but she's just said, you got a bag of dicks in your mouth? Got a bag of dicks in your mouth? Got a bag of dicks in your mouth? And I can't fucking think. And it gets so intense, like she just bombing me with, oh, you got dicks in your mouth? You got dicks in your mouth? And I'm just sitting there like, but wait, hold up. But no, like, fuck you. You don't, like, I just can't come up with a comeback.
Fuck you, let me think for a second.
Exactly. She just bombards you. And once you realize that, you just get so angry. And you don't know yourself anymore. Like, you start to contemplate. Like, you just really think, and that's how she tears your soul down.
You're like, am I a good person? I think I'm a good person.
Like, that's how she tears your soul down. She bombards you with intensity, and good luck, my friend.
Just intensity, saying bag of dicks 1,000 times. Like, I can't stop thinking about dicks. Like, just give me a second.
To me, that's like the equivalent of, like, barely touching someone and keep on repeatedly saying, "Hey, I'm not touching you."
Or like, I know you
Hey,
are, but
I'm
what am
not
I?
touching
Like
you,
shit
right?
like that.
I know you're not touching me, but fuck off.
Right?
It is ruthless.
My teeth are about to be touching your bone marrow. That's what's
And-
about to happen.
And the fucked up thing is that she just keeps coming back, and then you finally get so like just overwhelmed that you finally think of something right on the spot, and you say it, and she just looks at you like, you stupid motherfucker.
Right.
That is the worst. Like, you're just like, no, I got you. I roasted you. I got you. You're mine. I killed you. And she just looking at you like, you a lame, bro.
Right.
Like, you weak as fuck.
That move where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that didn't hurt me. And then she goes in the bathroom and cries.
Right?
Fucking-
True that. Yep. But it still,
I gotta piss real quick.
it still stops you, though. It's just like, no, you're supposed to be hurt right now.
Right.
You're supposed to be mad at me because I
Supposed to be
got
dead
you.
on the inside. I was supposed to destroy you. Our relationship was supposed to be over.
Oh,
man.
Jesus, man.
No, women are fun sometimes, but sometimes not so much.
Right.
That sounds like an example of fun, though. You're gonna look back on it like, "Fuck you for doing that." But
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
well,
awesome.
You know, that's the thing, man. We get in a lot of fights, and not, nothing
big,
big.
just
It's just,
bickering.
just bickering back and forth.
Yeah.
And
she's gonna listen to this, and then she's gonna just continuously, "Hey, Gitone,
got a bag of dicks
Got-
in your
Oh
mouth.
God, she knows
Right?
it's gonna got you
Oh,
now.
I know.
So like
I
now
know.
it's-
I
You
know.
better pray she never listens to this.
But the thing is, when she gets to that part, I'm gonna get to her house, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, you gonna roast me? You gonna get me?"
right?
And I'm gonna have to be like, I'm gonna have to get her. But you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be like, babe, you got a motherfucking bag of dicks in your mouth. What are you? She's gonna stop me with that attitude right there.
I mean, you could technically say something here and now, and then that's forever. Like she can go back and listen to it. You can just got to remember her insults vaguely.
True
or
that.
you could prepare for it like you would actually prepare for an actual roast, and like have a script."
Right.
I'm gonna
In
just start
mind.
staying up late at night. Mom's gonna knock on the door. What are you doing, son? I'm be like, I'm sorry.
Improv, fuck off.
Yeah, improv. I gotta practice this because it's about to go down. And then he's gonna get it.
And you just
And
like
then you
write
put
them
your
throughout
shades
the day.
on.
You'll be working, driving, and then you'll be like, "I'm gonna write that one down."
Yep.
You got a little
Type in your
notepad.
phone.
It's gonna be a whole system. I'm gonna have a novel by the time I'm done.
You're running a
writing all
set
this.
in your
right?
bathroom mirror. You suck a big bag.
No,
of
I'm sorry. Hey, Sarah Snap, if you are listening, I'm not gonna write a novel about how I'm gonna get you. I was just joking.
It's just gonna be published after you die. It's kind of like OJ's, like how I would have done it if I did do it. This book that he put out.
Did he? I didn't know he put out.
Dude,
a
he
book
put
like
out a
that.
book basically describing the exact murder and the exact way it happened, but saying that's how he would have done it.
Holy
did it.
shit!
Oh,
So
yeah,
he
it
just
got pulled off shelves like immediately. Like I saw it in Target the first time, and then like
you can probably buy it
a
on
week
Amazon,
later, I
huh?
went back and it was gone.
it's seeing that's the thing. Like he just wanted the attention at that point. He wanted attention for like that, what he felt was a masterpiece.
Oh yeah.
Like he did
Well,
the
he
whole
got away with it, so why not
Exactly.
tell everybody he did it? You know? Like,
exactly.
but
It's crazy.
yeah, I don't really. I mean, because it'd be double jeopardy if they tried to convict him of the same crime twice.
You can. I mean, you could probably get around with it and say something, like charge him with something else. but-
Maybe, but he also has really good lawyers that we found
Yeah,
out.
and that,
so,
yeah.
so chances are probably not.
But didn't like a few years after that he got caught with some shit and ended up in prison?
Oh, he's
anyways?
in prison now.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't for that.
What is he? For
no,
what? Oh,
he
yeah.
like fucked someone with a baseball bat or some
Yeah.
shit like that. Yeah.
In
He
a
fucked
hotel.
him? He fucked him up, or he fucked him.
Fucked him up.
he fucked him with a baseball bat.
That's what I thought you said.
That's what he calls his dick.
I was like, dude, that's a lot more hardcore than
Wasn't it-
beating
it
up
was-
somebody with a baseball bat.
It was
Oh,
in
I-
a hotel
he was-
room, right?
Yeah, something like that, or like in a lobby or something. I think it was
Yeah.
caught on camera.
But he definitely went to prison for that.
Yep.
Not for the murder, which, that's God being like, get this fucker off the street.
Right. That's the divine hand of the Lord.
Writing a book about it, that's just
Oh,
pissing in
Jesus.
everybody's face. Like,
It is. It's like
Right, take my piss.
I
you like that shit?
R. Kelly'd him.
Right. Just R. Kelly the fuck out of that novel.
Yep. Damn.
But, whatever. I didn't know him. I was never even in the same state as him at one point. I don't think so.
I don't care about OJ.
Like, I know that was like a big trial. It's weird that at one point people tuned in for trials. Like, those are on like 24/7 now on.
When he was
news
escaping
networks.
from the helicopter, that was crazy. There were people rooting for
like
him.
High Speed Pursuit. I'm like, dude, like, how did he get away with that when he just tore ass through the streets of fucking LA?
Right.
Like, fucking trying to get away.
Just ran.
Oh, man.
Dude, them lawyers I'm talking about, man, he just hired the devil. Them lawyers got him off. That's crazy.
Yep.
That is nuts.
It's pretty crazy. And then both those people died from cancer.
Really?
Johnny Cochran and Robert Kardashian both died from cancer a few years later.
That's
Really?
fucking nuts.
Right?
That is weird. That's a
Same,
fact
I
I
think
did
it was
not
like
know.
the same type of cancer, too. It was like
Really?
rectal cancer or some shit.
What was it?
It was like
Oh,
rectal
that-
cancer or some shit.
So he died, and then fucking Bruce fucked up Jenner moved in.
Right. Oh, man.
Damn.
I saw this meme that was really funny. It's like, I think, who the fuck, I don't know the fucking Kardashians. Kylie, is that right?
I don't know. They all start with a K. I
Kylie
think.
Jenner, maybe?
Do they all start with
But
a K?
anyways,
I have no idea. There's like, what is there, like 4 of them?
Yeah,
I think
no.
they all start with a K.
pretty much. But,
Even
no,
Ka-
so it's like
Caitlyn
this
should have
meme.
been with a K.
Caitlyn is with a K, I
With
believe.
a C.
Is it?
Yeah.
That was the K when it first
Yo,
came out.
this year, Caitlyn Jenner's doing a naked photo shoot.
That's cool
Naked?
because I'll never see
A
it.
nude
Does he
photo
still have his
shoot.
cock?
I
Actually,
don't know.
what am I saying? I'm totally gonna
I
fucking
don't
see it. What am I
know.
saying?
I
I'm
don't know.
absolutely gonna see the fucking Caitlyn Jenner nude photo shoot. Like, what?
And
My
does he still
pure,
have his
my
cock, or
pure
did he get the
curiosity is gonna get the
surgery?
better of me at some
right,
point.
and that's what it is. You're just curiosity.
So I might as well
Because
just jump on it the day it comes out and get it over with.
I've never read anything about the dick going free and off into the fucking sunset. I didn't hear about him getting his dick cut off.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Maybe he'll
if he
just tuck
cut a
it.
cock?
If he tucked it, that would be. I'm looking at him.
Oh, yeah.
Zach, if he tucked it though.
If he tucks it, that's gonna be my new home screen on my iPhone, dude. Like, fucking for real.
Jesus.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get T-shirts printed,
T-shirts are just
everything.
tuck
I'm gonna do
Caitlyn.
kids parties and I'm
Oh
gonna do
my
impressions.
goodness. Oh my god.
I'm gonna just do impressions.
I will
at
buy one
kids
of those
parties
shirts.
with Caitlyn Jenner, with my junk tucked behind me, like this is okay.
I will buy one of those shirts. I'll have it on the front and back.
You know there are cool trannies and all that kind of shit, but like, fucking, that is not one of them
No.
for sure,
No, you can't win Woman of the Year if you still have a cock and balls.
right?
He
And,
should
like,
not have won
That was a
Woman of the Year.
publicity thing.
It was.
All those awards are complete
And it was
bullshit.
only- it
the
was
the
Oscars, the Grammys,
It was the ESPYs.
all that
wasn't it?
shit is horse shit.
Mhm.
They all they act like when you have like Oscars and shit, actors and actresses actually go to the people that are voting's house, take them out for a nice lunch, take them for a nice night on the town to sway their vote for them to get the fucking Oscar.
Right.
So like it's just complete bullshit, really.
I
Like,
agree
all
with
that
you.
shit.
100% I agree
Fuck
with you.
it. Woman of the Year award was basically like, let's give it to him because people will pay attention to us again because nobody gives a fuck about the Woman of the Year
Yeah,
award.
it's gonna
Yeah, and it was
it's gonna
from the
grab
ESPYs,
people's
wasn't it?
attention.
What's
It
that?
was from the ESPYs, wasn't it?
Yeah, and like nobody gives
Nobody
a shit.
watches
So
the ESPYs.
if you make but if you put, I bet you everybody watched the fucking ESPYs last year though. Like, fucking everybody's like, no,
No, I
fucking
bet
way.
you they watched the rerun of it.
Probably.
Right.
Like, yeah,
But
They just
regardless,
found
everybody's
the
seen
soundbite.
it. Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I do everything. I'm like, okay, well, it's airing today. Like, even with some UFC fights that I'm not like, sometimes I'll watch UFC because it's actually kind of fun to watch once in a while. But most of the time, though, if there's like a big fight everybody's going off about, I'll just wait till the next day and watch the highlights. You know, like
Yeah, you can see all the highlights.
I
on
don't need to
YouTube.
see a fucking 50-minute fight, just so I know. Oh, that was a good punch there. When I can just know that in 5 minutes.
Well, the highlight, a good portion of the time, the highlights get everything you need to see.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes the highlights do fuck up though, and you miss some like crazy shit. But
That's true.
oh, speaking about fighting, did you guys? I do not know if this is real whatsoever, but did you guys hear if anything? Russia is coming out with a TV show. It was a Facebook post, so don't quote me. Russia's coming out with a TV show that's allowing. It's like basically Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys heard anything about that?
Like with real, Like
with real people,
with real dying.
with real dying. It's like a big snuff film.
Damn. Well, I hope I can get
And-
Russian cable.
and the
That'd be
the
fucking great to watch.
The people that are the people that apply, I guess,
What,
or
like
like
terminally ill or some shit.
no, the people.
Ooh,
That's the
what do you
thing.
win?
That's the thing. The people that apply have to be above a certain age or whatever, but they also have to go through like hardcore mental testings to see
Gotcha.
if they are right in the head.
What do you win
They're
if
full
you?
of shit. They're just
I don't
gonna
know if
fucking
you
throw
will.
whoever in there. They don't give a fuck.
Right? It's just gonna be some like unstable guy and
Somebody that
Just
thought
gonna,
he was
like,
auditioning
throw
for
him in
American
there.
Idol.
right. But no, just talking about fighting. I just wanted to know if you guys have heard about that because if
No.
I seen that and it blew my mind. I was like, holy shit!
Oh no, I never heard anything about that, but that's pretty crazy.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't put it past him to do some shit like that. Though.
See, I wouldn't really put it past him. I
Like,
wouldn't put it past.
I
But
could see
this,
Russia
I
doing
just
something like
couldn't
that.
see like the world looking at like watching TV and just watching people just like
What if
everything's
it's
legal.
like
you in there.
propaganda and they're trying to get us on this whole like fucking, we gotta stop this bullshit so we can invade Russia.
Right? Just straight propaganda, like just turning
Like
everybody
like we don't
against
know.
Russia.
You ask the Russians, are like, we don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There's nothing like that. That's insane. What are you
Right.
talking about?
But America's just already mindset on fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's kind of the thing. Like, fucking, there's some shit going on with that place, man.
Really?
Like, between us and them, like, we're starting to line troops up along their border and shit. Like, that's never a good sign.
I remember seeing something about, but I think it's just because America again is trying to get in between a battle between
It's a proxy war.
Yeah.
Yep. And unfortunately, I don't know a lot about war, so I can't really expand on it. You know?
Yep. I don't know much about war either.
Right?
The thing about
I know it
dude,
sucks.
a war with Russia would be nuts because fucking you don't want to fuck with Putin. He
Putin
is
is
a
scary.
James Bond villain.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
He's a master martial
Perfect
artist.
description.
He's a master sharpshooter. He's a master tactician. You don't want to fuck with him.
He is an assassin.
Absolutely not.
He could probably take over the world himself.
No, if you're in Russia and you talk shit about him openly, you just disappear.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
Probably.
Yeah. Like, I guess there.
Sounds like it would be.
I guess
Right?
there have been people who talk about him like openly, or like they'll talk about him on media, and then they just get taken in public. They don't give a fuck.
They just take you
They just take you in public.
and you gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll take
Forever.
you with like fucking 1,000 witnesses. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Shit's gnarly.
Yeah, I seen Jenny.
What if Trump
She
did
got
that
snatched
shit?
up today.
Right.
Oh, last week at the bar. Well, she had mentioned Putin's name,
Right.
and you know what happens after that.
What if Trump starts snatching people up? Trump's just like, so I heard you were talking that I had tiny hands.
Right?
It just snatches motherfuckers.
He
up.
like changes his accent. He's like, so I think you don't like my hands. Well, how would you like to lose yours?
Oh Jesus, man! I don't want to lose my hands, Clay.
And then he's just wearing some hands. It's like a black dude. He's got black hands now. They're just huge.
Or he's like on the
Leather
newest season,
hands.
Right. I
the-
bought Shaq's hands.
or like on the newest season of Sunny, how the whole lawyer wears the big
Oh,
fake
yeah.
hands.
Yeah. The new season of Sunny, Charlie's uncle, he's a lawyer, and he's always worried about his small hands. So he has these like rubber hands taped to his arms, like, and he can't like hold anything.
Jesus.
He just has these like big hands.
They're like the size of his head. They're just
Oh, I
like
know.
huge.
They're gigantic. I fucking love that show so much. I really need to start watching it on cable so it stays on the air. But then again, I'm not a Nielsen family, so I don't think mine even counts. You know what I mean? I don't know really how that works.
They'll count the view on Netflix. Like if
Well, that's
they
what
have
I'm saying.
if everyone watches the first season, like
Do they count the
within-
views on Netflix?
Oh yeah,
Do they?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, man. Like,
I didn't. Know
it
they
seems
did.
like
I know you can.
I'm pretty
rate
sure they
it.
count the views on
because the
fucking
whole
everything.
the whole basis of a show staying on is how many people stick around for the commercial break for the show to come back, because they're trying to sell advertising. So if they have a show where people tune in and watch it, and then everybody just clicks to a different channel while the commercials are on, then you end up having that show canceled. Like, there's a lot of good shows that got canceled that
just
way.
because nobody wanted to watch.
Yeah,
it.
because they're not making ad revenue,
Right.
basically. Like, the people aren't getting their shit out to, and who gives a fuck at some point, man? Like, when's the last time you saw a commercial on TV and went and bought that thing? Never. I've never bought anything that I've seen on television.
Well, okay, hold on.
Maybe like fast food shit, you know.
What I think, how I think they rate
like
that
new chicken sandwich.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sounds
oh,
good,
that looks
but I
like
didn't
that
go
looks
there
really
for
good.
that. I went there and I just happened to remember that that's a thing when I saw it on their fucking menu. You know what I mean? I'm going to McDonald's anyway. I don't need to know there's a new fucking sandwich. I'll find out when I get there.
Right.
You know?
Well, I mean, they're menus.
If you're gonna eat at McDonald's, you're just gonna eat at McDonald's.
Don't you feel pressured though? Like when somebody's well, I don't know if you do, but I feel pressured for some fucking reason when I'm parked at McDonald's and I'm looking at the menu, and you know it's kind of like
just to hurry up and decide.
Yeah, just and somebody's behind me, and I'm like, damn, I should have already known what I wanted before I came up here. But now I'm looking through like 1 through fucking 24, however many meals they have, and then it's just I'm looking too fast and I can't keep track of the menu. So sometimes you don't see those free deals.
Shit, if somebody's behind me and I don't know what I want, I'm like, hey, you want to go ahead of me? That's pretty much as simple as that. Like,
oh yeah, I usually don't stand in line. I usually stand in the back and like look at the menu. When I know what I want, then I'll get in line.
But
well, what about
there's
when you're
also
in a
that pressure
drive-thru,
when they
though?
walk up.
Yeah,
like,
well,
you're
if
the
you do
first
that in a
person there.
drive-thru, you're a dick.
Well, there's also the pressure
That's what
when
I'm
you're
saying.
standing there at the back trying to look at the menu and the person sees you like, hey, can I get you something started? And it's like, give me a fucking second. I'm all the way back here, man. I'm standing in the door, basically. Like,
I didn't even
let me walk up to the
yet.
counter, then take my order.
Right.
Slow ass motherfuckers in the drive-thru, dude. I swear I'm turning like into Dennis from fucking Sunny.
Dude,
I'm
I've
sitting in my car,
become
I'm like,
so
what
And
the
that's
fuck?
what I was talking about. Was
Did
the
this cunt just
driveway.
order everything off the goddamn menu?
Right.
I've been sitting here for fucking 15 fucking minutes.
Right. No, like that irritates me sometimes too. It's like, really? You're gonna get to a McDonald's 10 minutes before they close and order for your 15 goddamn kids because your fucking
Right.
husband doesn't have the decency to come on your fucking face.
Oh damn!
Like a gentleman.
Replacing feelings with McDonald's people, that is never a good sign.
Right.
It's not okay.
I feel like my chair's been squeaking through this whole fucking thing. I think need to get some WD-40 on this bitch.
Or maybe
Or just get a
new
throne
chair.
seat.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what I'm talking about.
Right?
Get your king
a
chair
captain's
in
chair
here.
right there.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna get the
Just get, like,
exact
the-
replica of like the fucking Enterprise's captain's chair.
Post it up. Or just get a whole bunch of swords and sit on them like Game of Thrones.
Game
I was just about to say, get the Iron Throne. Just get like
Dude,
a
I bet if I got an
replica seat.
iron throne and I sat it in this house, it would fall through the goddamn floor.
It probably would.
Yeah, like this is a trailer.
But if we
We're
ever
in a
went live,
trailer
people would be
right
like,
now.
"Oh, Clay's a giant nerd."
Hey, if anybody's thinking I'm sitting here on my white pedestal of privilege, just know I live in a fucking trailer.
True that.
And a Game of Thrones throne would fall through my floor. So take pity on me and just let me fucking say fag. Like,
we are out in the
everybody
middle
get
of
all
nowhere,
pissed off at me.
and you have your right to be pissed off at us for saying fag. You do, but fuck you if you do. But no, we are. We're
No.
out. We're out in the middle of nowhere, outside of Polson, in a trailer. He's sitting in like one of those swivel computer chairs. I'm sitting on what looks like his grandpappy made him little stool, and so is Zachary.
No, more like his grandpappy bought it from IKEA.
Yeah, true that.
You know,
Like when IKEA first came out.
But
you know-
it's good though. It feels nice and homely in here.
You know what the best part about getting in trouble on the internet is if somebody bitches at you? Is that they'll absolutely won't remember in a couple of years. Like, name a scandal, an internet scandal from 2013. Yeah. No one gives a fuck. I can't even think of a
I can't
face.
even think of an internet scandal.
Yeah, just an internet scandal
From
like
2013.
like
I can't name one from
2013 to
2016.
2015. Yeah, I know. Like, there's-
Honestly, the last one I can think of is only because it happened like 2 weeks ago. Is Chris Brown supposedly fighting?
Oh yeah,
Soulja
fucking
Boy.
Soulja
Oh, me and
Boy.
Gavin have $50 on that fight.
So, so when you see like Chris
We
Brown,
talked about it in
action.
the last. We talked about
Chris
it in the last
Brown
podcast.
now
I'll take
looks
that
cracked
action.
out. Chris Brown looks cracked out. Soulja Boy looks like he's doing all right, but still, at the end of the day, I think Chris Brown is gonna whoop Soulja Boy.
Oof.
I-
I'm a little opposite, man. I
Dude,
think Soulja Boy's a little more scrappy than fucking Chris Brown is.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think. Just
Plus
watching.
he's being fucking trained by the champ, dude. Like,
no,
fucking,
Chris Brown is being trained by or no, that Soulja Boy is being trained by fucking
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Remember
true.
that the one
But
and only
still,
champ
I watched Soulja Boy's little fucking workout videos,
Mhm.
and then you watch Chris Brown's boxing training videos.
Yeah.
And Soulja Boy looks like he ain't never done anything active in his life.
Damn.
Almost looks like how
When's this
Zachary
fight
would
supposed
look
to
on
go
a
down?
fucking pedal bike.
How?
So he would look pretty fucking good.
So when's this fight supposed to go down?
No one
Oh,
knows. No one even knows
no,
that
but
is actually happening.
It's just talk. Chris,
I see.
all it did, like all it came from was Chris Brown said, "We got a fucking ring, we got gloves, we got the whole setup. Just tell me when."
No, it's over a bitch. It's over a woman.
No, I know it's over a woman. But the whole reason that it got brought to light about a UFC match being hosted is because Chris Brown was like, I got a ring, we can fight, we can put the name and time on it. And Soulja Boy was like, well, let's fuck it. So all it's been now is, when do you want to do it? I don't know. When do you want to do it? I don't know. When do you want to do it? That's all it's been
like
right
6
now.
more months to train, homie, and I'll do it.
Right. But yes, no, it is a fucking...
I love how professional athletes are training people for their dumb bullshit street
just for
fight.
money, though. You know they're getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
You know
for
Soulja
sure.
Boy probably paid the fuck out of Mayweather just to stand there with him in that little
I don't
video.
understand how Soulja Boy has fucking money, though. Like, he had that album that sucked dick, and then that's all I know about Soulja Boy.
But it,
I
but
just know his one song, his one hit song.
Oh, yeah. Crank That, or whatever the fuck
Yep,
it's called.
yep.
It took me a
went-
second.
It went viral though. Like he got a lot of.
Oh, for
sales
sure.
from that, you know.
For sure, but it's just like,
You don't think he has Mayweather hire money?
I don't think he has Mayweather hire money. He seems like the kind of person that blew all that fucking cash.
Well, apparently
dude.
he fucking do.
Apparently he saved his money, and I am a fucking
And
bigot.
apparently I
Right.
got $50 riding on him knocking out. Chris
Dude, I'll take
Brown.
that. I'll take Soulja Boy for 50.
You'll take
Well,
Soulja Boy
you have
for
to-
50?
Yeah.
You talk to Gavin, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, who's Gavin got?
Gavin's got Chris Brown.
I got Chris Brown too, man.
Yeah.
Look, I seen Chris Brown.
But you don't want to take no
And
bets. He's
he-
still
See,
only
if
20
this
bucks.
gets pushed off for a while, and Soulja Boy gets in better and better shape for
Right.
this, like,
Right.
then those odds are gonna fucking shift. You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean? Like,
And all Chris Brown been doing is smoking crack.
yep.
Well, I don't know if he's smoking crack per se, but he doing some sort of drug because
Yeah.
he looking fucked up. His eyes are sunken, his cheeks are all fucked up.
Oh yeah.
He looks bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still quick and he's still got some power behind him, but if
Yeah.
you don't quit with them drugs, Soulja Boy gonna walk in that ring and Superman his ass back to fucking smoking a load.
I want to fight somebody. I want to fight somebody and have a celebrity train me. Just me, like, I gotta fight Zach. And I'm like, can you train me? He's like, hey, good. I don't know anything about boxing. It's just in the movies, yo.
Oh,
Terrible
I thought you
Stallone
were-
impression.
I thought you were gonna fight a celebrity.
I mean, that'd also be fun.
Clay versus
Jonah
Jonah Hill.
Hill.
Damn.
That was good.
That's talk, you know,
Right.
similar minds right there is what you guys just witnessed.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, no. For some reason, that's the only person I can imagine fighting in Hollywood.
Well, no, 'cause you
maybe
guys are
Tom
like-
Cruise.
He was like the same.
I'd fight Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is small.
Yeah,
He's really small.
He's not-
You and
he's
Jonah
a
Hill are like
fighter.
the same age and same weight almost, pretty much.
pretty much.
That's why I was
Depending on
thinking.
what movie he's in. I like to think I'm a little better than the super bad Jonah Hill, but maybe I'm not. I don't know.
Super bad Jonah Hill. Nah, you could definitely take super bad Jonah Hill.
At least you're not a grandma's boy, Jonah Hill.
True that.
He was. That was
That
like
was
his
a
debut
Jonah Hill to
almost.
behold.
That was like his debut. He was big. He was a big
Oh, yeah.
fucker.
Yep, that was a big kid, and he's dramatic. He's like lost weight and put it back on so many times though. Like it's ridiculous.
I
That
bet he
is
loved doing
not
that
healthy.
movie. He got
No.
to like
That
suck
is
on
not
that
good.
woman's titty for
Right.
who knows how long.
Just breastfeeding.
They're like, cut, we got to redo it again. He's like, yes.
Right.
That was super bad, wasn't it?
No, Grandma's Boy, where he's a video game tester,
Yeah.
and he gets
Nope.
the.
No?
I never seen Grandma's Boy.
Oh.
Oh, that
No.
was pretty good.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that kind of became a cult classic for a lot of people. It's like our generation's cult classic, like the Big
That was
Lebowski.
like it was like an Adam Sandler movie without Adam Sandler. So
So
that's
it
what
was like
made it
way
good.
better.
And Jonah Hill was just a kid.
That was like his debut almost.
Oh,
I'm
was
pretty
it his
sure.
debut?
I have no idea, but it was the first movie I ever saw him in.
Oh yeah.
And he was a fat fuck.
I still can't figure out why Peter Dinklage did fucking Pixels.
I never watched that.
I never watched.
What-
it
I stopped
either.
watching Adam Sandler movies a long time ago.
Or is his name Peter Dinklage? Something Dinklage.
Yeah, Dinklage.
Which
Yeah.
is that the?
He's Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yep. Yeah, he was in that movie. Like, dude, you're at like a high point in your career. Why would you do this fucking Adam Sandler flick?
Maybe he's
Like,
good.
this
I
is
know
not
why
a way
Adam
to good
Sandler.
way to break into the movie industry.
Because Adam Sandler's humor is so dry now that he's just like, we need a fucking midget for this movie, dude. That'd be so fucking funny, man. I haven't seen a midget in so long.
Maybe they're just really good friends, and he wanted to work with them.
Fuck no, they ain't friends.
Right? No. There's no
Yeah.
way.
I bet you Dinklage has more money than Sandler does at this point.
Well, I don't know. Sandler's been in the game for a long time.
A long time.
That's true.
And a lot of his movies, I mean, I'm assuming that even after they go
All of
to
his
$5
movies are
bin,
getting like B-list. He's like Steven Seagal now with his movies.
pretty much he just let the gag run too long, and then he tried to change it up. Like, he went from like a goofy, drunken fucking comedy to a romantic comedy to a completely dry humor comedy.
Were you guys fans of Adam Sandler?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
really?
was a fan of Adam Sandler when I was younger.
Damn.
I mean, I still like. I mean, like, That's My Boy. Like, that was, I liked that movie. Like, I actually genuinely enjoyed That's My Boy.
I didn't really like it.
Really?
Well,
It just reminded me of the
hold
old
on,
days.
Hold on. I'm not a fan of Adam Sandler. Just
True,
to,
yeah.
get that out. I don't
Yeah.
like him. But just even as like a funny movie or whatever, I didn't like You're My Boy.
Man. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good flick, actually, compared to the other ones. Like, you get, like... Because there's basically the arc, I feel. You got, like, you know, Tommy Boy... Or, no, not... Wasn't Tommy...
No.
Oh, what the fuck? The Tommy Boy is... God damn it.
With that big redheaded guy.
There's Big Daddy. What do you think?
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley and
Yes.
David Spade.
Jesus Christ.
Tommy's Boy was kind of funny.
That was a good one.
Oh yeah,
But,
that's
no, I'm
classic.
talking about
Okay.
Billy Madison.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I actually watched Billy Madison quite
Yeah.
a few times when I
Oh,
was
yeah.
a kid.
Like Billy Madison, Big Daddy, all that stuff. And then you go into, like,
My favorite of all
Click,
time is Happy Gilmore.
bedtime stories.
I knew someone was gonna say Happy Gilmore.
Oh,
Happy Gilmore's
Gilmore's
my
great.
fucking favorite.
Right? No, you get, like, 50
Happy
First
Gilmore,
Dates,
is
fucking
that
all
the one where
shit.
he gets inherits all the money? Or
No, that's Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds?
Yeah, that's
okay.
I-
What's Happy Gilmore?
God, he's made so many fucking.
That's why I'm
movies.
saying, dude. He's made a shitload of movies, and we know them.
I
as
think
a
he
thing.
pumps out
so he's
like
got to
2
be
a
doing
year, dude.
something right because we're still paying attention to him. You know
he
what I
pumps
mean?
out 2 a year.
Yep. Like, I mean, some of his has been going to, like, directly to Netflix, like The Ridiculous Six. I never watched that.
Well, he's got his like little circle of friends, and he puts those circle of friends in all of his movies. So if you're a fan of a single one of his circle of his friends, then you might watch that movie,
Yep.
which a lot of
Right.
people do.
Yep.
And he
That's
just
a-
keeps making money.
Like
True
funny
that.
Mel Gibson.
Fucking Steven Seagal, Adam Sandler, and Nicolas Cage need to stop making movies.
Right. Dude, I still don't know the guy from Grandma Boy's fucking name either. I just call him Funny Mel Gibson.
Funny, he kind of does look like Mel.
He looks
Gibson.
exactly like Mel Gibson.
I need to smoke a cigarette, my friend.
All right.
Is there
well,
any way?
we can go ahead and wrap this up, actually. We said we're going to do about an hour.
How long has it been?
58 minutes and 13 seconds. Pretty good shit. So if
Holy
you make
shit.
another 2 minutes, we'll round out this hour.
All right, well, let's sign her off.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to be at the Roxy tomorrow. Come and check
I'll be
me
at
out,
the Roxy.
assuming that I don't get lazy and post this on fucking Thursday.
Come check me out at the Roxy on Wednesday.
Yeah,
and then
check
I'm
your
gonna
tone
send
out
it
on the
on
Roxy.
Friday.
Yeah, he'll be doing crowd work from the crowd, possibly, if he shows up.
I'll be doing a lot of following
Chatone's doing
around
a
work.
whole R. Kelly thing.
Right? He just
So
fucking-
just bring your raincoats.
he's got
Yeah,
a
it's like a mixture of R. Kelly and oh fuck, who's the dude who smashes the watermelon?
Gallagher.
Yeah. It's a Gallagher R. Kelly type.
It's like a
thing.
watermelon filled with piss.
Oh God! Straight from the Gallagher handbook.
don't miss Chatone's R. Kelly booth at the county fair. He's actually at the top of that really big like slide where you get the blanket and go down.
That is not true, folks. That is not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
But if it was, just be prepared.
But if it was, what, like $1.50 per ticket? Like,
Yeah, I'd
something
say
like that.
maybe like $2.50.
Do they get in free if they got the bracelet and what goes on?
Well, You gotta buy 2 bracelets because one's insurance,
Right, and
If
one's
you-
gonna
if
get
you
all
lose
soggy.
one, you gotta have the other one. So you gotta buy 2 tickets.
One's gonna get soggy and fall off, so you gotta have 2.
And that's how insurance works, right there.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming on. We'll see you the next time.
I bow my heads to y'all.